Good day and welcome back to Cherry Street Sports Club. We apologise for the delay in the third round or the third match broadcast today. We've had some weather issues. We can see the players are just completing the final of the trial ends, the final bowls of the trial end. We're excited to bring you a fantastic game here between Aaron Kelly and Brad Gilbert up against Richard Rombouts and John Gibson. So a little bit of local flavour here. Richard Rombouts being a Ballina member, not a Ballina member, a Bangalow member, and Brad Gilbert from Casino. So really exciting to bring you some great pictures here. The weather has been challenging today, but once again alongside me, and it's a pleasure to have him here, it's Jason Pinnock. Welcome, Jason.
Thanks, Nick. Looking forward to this match. Brad and Aaron, last year's bronze medalists in this discipline, but they're coming up against a red-hot side in Richard and Gibbo. We've already seen Richard Rombouts go undefeated in his singles campaign at this stage, and Gibbo has produced some amazing results himself. So should be a cracker match. And for the South Tamworth people there, what a treat you've had today. Every round you've had someone on the live stream. So
fantastic to be able to bring you these pictures, and fantastic to be able to be back with you here at Cherry Street Sports. It's the 2024-25 Bowls New South Wales TAB State Championships. This is the All Abilities pairs, and we're up to the semi-final. So a great clash here, as we're going to see these two combatants. And in the other section, of course, some very well-credentialed campaigners. Des Cross, who we saw in the last game, he's paired up with James Reynolds, who needs no further introduction. They're up against the Cabramatta duo of Jeff Seaton and Ryan Wood, who are both very impressive. So Lee Stinson just checking in with us. We've got the progress scores, but we'll be able to bring those to you verbally as well as on the screen here as we see Aaron Kelly. Well, he's finished past the head, and that's going to be something that might be a bit challenging today. I went and chucked one down after greenkeeper Duncan Elphick and his crew had rolled the green, but we saw a very sharp shower that has probably delayed play for the best part of, well, 3/4 of an hour now, Jace, from what we had intended, as we see Richard Rombouts, as he's been doing all week, donks one on immediately.
yes, it was a short, sharp shower, and we can see along the walkway those puddles that had receded are now full again. So I imagine that has slowed the green back down again. Very important here for bowls to be reaching the head or behind on these more sluggish greens. It's easier said than done.
But Aaron Kelly, well, he started well, improved from his first. So this is the pairs format. We're playing 14 ends, pending any further interruptions. It's 3 bowl pairs, as we see Richard Rombouts now. Look to park another one close and immediately apply pressure. Well, he's finished past. Brad Gilbert very happy with that. Hasn't counted. But skipper John Gibson, he'll be very happy with it as well, because it's setting up plenty of opportunities as Aaron Kelly, who we did see this morning.
Yeah, Aaron just a little bit through there, but if they're going to miss, that's where they want to be missing. It's very hard pushing bowls up on these slower greens, so back bowls are always valuable. Also, just to give the skippers a chance to have a clear run to the jack too. It's very hard to, I think, get some turn on these slower greens with the weather.
Well, the greens are still performing admirably, as we keep saying.
Look, I'm not saying they're bad at all. So that's a pretty good setup there by Richard. He's got the one, he's got the shot, he's got 2 in behind.
Probably can't ask for much more than that in these conditions. So we'll keep you updated next door. As we say, it's the All Cabra team of Wood and Seaton up against the South Tamworth Cabramatta duo of Cross and Reynolds. some real quality players here for you on the stream. As Brad Gilbert rolls onto the mat for his first go. He's kept the dark shades on. He may have, see immediately, just checking the hand there. Tricky to hang on to them in these drizzly conditions. He's got a lovely long stroke, Brad Gilbert, and that bowl has got plenty of travel on it, so just feeling out the range early. As we hear, just perhaps in the effects you might be able to hear at home, wherever you're watching around the world, the rain does just intensify a little bit on the tin roof above us here at Cherry Street Sports.
Well, interesting this end. After that quick shower, we're seeing bowls that are at the head or behind the head. So these players are really wanting to give their bowl opportunity. They don't want the short stuff, so it's really good to see. Got that mindset of giving every bowl a chance.
Well, he's corrected his weight a little bit, but still some more subtraction required there. But I think, yeah, absolutely essential that they ensure that they're up on this surface. Very easy for bowls to get in the road, and without the turn that we're used to seeing here at Cherry Street, bowls in the road may be costly. So, John Gibson here. Smoothly away. And watching it closely, asking the bowler to turn. And perhaps just his weight has cruelled him there.
Yeah, so
The breeze picks up again.
Brad's still one down. He just wants an adjustment of his line. Not trying to lose too much weight here. As soon as you try and take the weight off, that's when we'll start seeing the bowls probably drop short of the head. So slight adjustment of line, give it a chance in there. You can actually sit the shot bowl through, drag jack. No, he's not happy with that. That's a bit wide. Again, good weight though to give it a chance. And
yes, the first bowl, Richard Rombouts is holding shot. So a chance for John Gibson to add and potentially a trail for a big number here. Watching it closely as...
Well, he had good weight on that. Does it fall?
One only, so...
It's only one, so...
One there to Richard Rombouts and John Gibson. 1-0 after the first end. And you can see on the graphic there, the rain tumbling down here at Cherry Street Sports.
Yes, not ideal conditions, but it is a part of our sport, isn't it?
And the next issue that we might have is this breeze is starting to pick up as well. So trying conditions for our players here, but they're up to the task. We've seen some incredible bowls played despite the conditions already.
And Nick, as I look across to the other rink, one end done, and James Reynolds and Des Cross have got a 4 on the first end. Looking at the scoreboard, 4-0. So.
And Brad Gilbert applauding that bowl
Yeah.
from Richard. So the breeze strong now out of the east-northeast, which is coming over the left-hand side of the screen there as you're looking, viewers. So this hand will play quite direct. And Aaron Kelly gave up on that one pretty quickly. He really wanted it to be passed. continues to tumble down. Real credit to these players is how they've managed themselves.
Oh, what a great bowl here,
in
Richard
these conditions.
Rombouts. Oh,
Well, the wind's got right up, and we've just seen a couple of umbrellas come tumbling over at the northern end of the green there. They've been set up to provide some protection for the players, and Duncan Elphick and his staff are quickly onto it.
well, Aaron, does he get down enough? Well, he give that every chance. What a great effort. He's finishing a good home.
Well, I wonder, Jason Pinnock, whether or not there might be a delay here, because this weather is
It is getting to the stage of unplayable out there.
certainly not improved.
Rain heavier, the wind has just picked up. It's nearly like the start of the weather event a couple of weeks ago. So, while we do everything we can to push through weather events, sometimes it does become impossible to continue, but the players are pushing through. See, every end completed can help us get to the conclusion. So you see, the skippers have actually made their way pretty hastily back to the mat end, trying to get this end in. Ideally, they'd like to complete it and probably come off for a break.
We'll see what Lee Stinson and the Bowls New South Wales team have to say here. It's looking ominous. Well, the wind's got the rain has just eased off a fraction. So you do see Lee Stinson in the background there. He's wandering around. He's going to make an assessment. So we trust wherever you're watching, you're enjoying warmer climates, drier climates, whether you're indoors. Damien Delgado said he was watching on from his place and had it on the television. It might be a good place to be watching bowls today. You see Brad Gilbert. Picture of concentration here as we see. This is pretty direct.
Very positive. He's just got to let go a little bit. He gets the jack. That is a humdinger. I'll get in trouble for saying that word.
Oh, Peter Dive might be under you in a moment.
What a great bowl. 2, maybe 3 down himself. Picks up the jack. And holds through now himself. Great bowl, Brad Gilbert.
Now, we've seen the other hand's pretty tight. This one's swooping.
Wow.
And he's chipped one across there. That's a Richard Rombouts bowl. So, Brad going to look to play this wider windward hand. And he has chucked it out there. But based off what the last bowl of John Gibson did, you can't blame him.
Look at it coming now. Not quite enough, but it did come a fair bit, so...
So, Gibbo look to correct on his last. It's probably a better track.
Well, he is.
A few to run into, including the jack.
Oh, Gibbo. What a reply. Hasn't... Well, did he sneak second? There we go.
So, yes, he snuck second. So Aaron Kelly has quickly put one finger in the air and said, I think it's only one as the rain intensifies again. So Duncan Elphick frantically working in front of the camera there.
Brad's a little narrower than his previous bowl, so if he's got the run, this should come all the way back in. Has he got the run? quite.
Not quite, I suspect.
So,
Lee Stinson might be calling them in the moment here. He's just having a look at the radar, but we're going to keep with you here, live here. One down, so one shot it is to Kelly and Gilbert.
big bowl by Gibbo there. 3 down on the head. Got second wood.
So really challenging conditions for the players here.
I imagine looking at this weather at the moment, yeah, Aaron's put the jack down. They're not going to commence the start of this end. Smart move. Could be here for a while this evening, viewers.
Yeah, so as you see greenkeeper Elphick going past there, you can see it's just treacherous conditions for our players, our spectators.
One more bowl on that ring.
There's one more bowl to go down, but the play will be suspended. So while we apologise to all our viewers who are watching online, we're going to be concluding this stream. We'll pick back up as soon as the weather permits. But for now, we're going to say goodbye and go inside and dry off. So on behalf of Jason Pinnock, my name is Nick Hind. It's been lovely to bring you the first two ends of this contest. We hope to be back with you later on. Do make sure that you like, follow, subscribe. Ensure that your notifications are turned on so you'll be ready to go as soon as we're ready to get back underway here at Cherry Street Sports. But for now, we'll see you hopefully very soon.